What's good? Hope all is well, man. It's been a minute. Feel like it's been over, a week since I got on here, man. But I just wanted to share real quick, man, that all is well. Everything is good. I did have, and this is in real time, so I'm going to be transparent with y'all. I'm not going to sit up here and act like every time I hop on here, I'm victorious and I'm just killing it and just slaying giants and all of this kind of stuff. I'm in a battle, man. I'm in a battle. And over the last few days, man, last couple of days, I've had experiences, man, where I missed it. And I'm just on here to just be transparent. I missed it, man. A lot of it was dealing with the fact that I'm not gonna say revenge, but it's kind of like a part of me that wants revenge. And I'm just being honest, man. Like I can't be on here and act like this ain't gonna be one of them channels where we just act like we've just like conquered this thing and just there was no mistakes made along the way and just all of this stuff. Nah, this ain't that type of channel. This channel is a real, authentic, genuine, hey, I screwed up this time, but I got back up and I dust myself off type channel. This is what we have right here. This is this platform. This is not a platform of perfection. We're working every day to become better and to do what needs to be done. And I missed it. I missed it. A lot of it was me, greed in me, anger in me, the feeling that like I can one up the devil. Can't one up Satan, man. Ain't no need of me playing his game. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it comes back to dealing with trauma. Trauma. If you've been in a narcissistic relationship of any kind, then you are dealing with trauma. It could have also been trauma that attracted you to the narcissist. Trauma. Or it could have been the other way around. Your trauma and your good heart caused that narcissist to be attracted to you. They saw you as an opportunity. They took advantage. They did what need, and the rest is history. We know all about that. But trauma. And we see where the Bible tells us that God is near to the brokenhearted. And I know, man, my heart is broken and I'm working through brokenness. I can admit that. Like, I'm working through brokenness, man. I'm trying to really patch my life up, man. You don't realize, like, when you spend years on a thing and now you're out, you don't realize, like, this situation, man. It's almost like a person that was incarcerated. When they get out, man, they gotta learn life all over again. And many don't. What they end up doing is just going back. And trauma will cause us to go back. Now, I'm not saying go back to the narcissist, but go back to doing things the wrong way, even when you don't want to. And that brings me to what I want to share this morning. It's possible to be in a situation where you want to do right, but you just keep circling back to the old man. And we have to deal with the root causes of that stuff. It's a lot of things that I set back this weekend and I looked at while I was reflecting that I need to cut out my life because they're inroads. Those certain things are inroads to me relapsing and doing stuff that I shouldn't do. So we see our man Paul in the book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 15 through 19. We're talking transparency here. This is what he's saying, man. This is what he's saying. He says, I don't really understand myself, for I want to do what is right, but I don't do it. He says, instead, I do what I hate. But if I know that what I'm doing is wrong, this shows that I agree that the law is good. He says, so I am not the one doing wrong. It is sin living in me that does it. Now let's slash through that word sin. And let's put trauma. Trauma. Because we're dealing with the root. We're dealing with the root. Sin. Because when we look back over his life, when we go back to this guy, we see trauma. We see this dude was not a good dude, man. This dude had some issues. You know what I'm saying? He has some issues, but he's now he has an understanding. He got a revelation of who he is, and he wants to do right, but that old man just keep trying to show back up, man. He says, so I'm not the one doing wrong. It's sin living in me that does it. He says, I know that nothing good lives in me, which is his sinful nature, is what he's referring to. He says, I want to do what is good, but I can't. He says, I don't want to do what is wrong, but I do it anyways. We have to crucify the flesh, the old man, that person that just keeps trying to rear their head when somebody cuts us off on the freeway, when somebody tries to jump us in the line at the grocery store, when somebody flips us the bird for no reason, for when we get that phone call and it triggers us, for whatever it is, that old man tries to rise up, and we have to rise up above that. We got to be better than that. Now, God's grace is definitely sufficient for us, and his strength, he says, is made perfect in our weakness, man. Like, we have to tap into that. I'm tapping into the fact that I'm weak and I need help. God, you said in your word that your strength was made perfect in my weakness, and I'm going to apply that strength right now. If it's available, I want it. And I'm going to do what needs to be done. I don't want to be this man that's just tossed to and fro, just going about, just all over the place doing life. That's just not who I am. But yeah. So that's what it is, man. For what I don't want to do, I find myself doing it anyways. So we have to evaluate what it is we're doing, what's the root of that, and then handle that situation. That's all we got to do, man. And that's all we can do. And just take it one day at a time. Don't beat yourself up. If you missed it, had confrontation, because you don't have closure, you was going back and forth, or whatever it is, man, you know what you're dealing with. I'm here to tell you, God's grace is sufficient. His strength is made perfect in weakness. And when you exhibit weakness, God's strength is made perfect. He says he's near to the brokenhearted. He says he'll heal the broken heart, and that he will bind up every wound. And I'm just standing in agreement with that. Taking it one day at a time, doing what I need to do. That's all I have for y'all today, man. I just wanted to share that little quick nugget. Jumpstart your week in positivity. Jumpstart your week in no condemnation. Don't beat yourself up. None of this is your fault, man. None of this is your fault. You were targeted. You were targeted. A lot of us were born into it. When you look back over this thing, you realize you was born into it. I'm seeing narcissism all through my freaking childhood, man. As I reflect and look back, I see it. So now, because we're chosen, we have to undo all this foolishness, man. It stops with us. It stops with us. It's not easy, but it's necessary. It ain't easy, man, being chosen. It ain't easy being God's elect. You God's elect. Whether you coming out the club or whatever it is, you're God's elect. All this stuff ain't just happening for a reason, man. It ain't just happening just to be happening. It's happening for a reason. That's what I meant to say. So it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's on you. It's on you. So, yeah, that's all I had for today. Just wanted to share that quick nugget, man. Let y'all know that I love you. I'm praying for you. Pray for me. Because ain't nothing like missing it, man. When you miss it, you feel so beat up, man, and condemned. It's like all your good work goes out the window. And it just can't be based off of merit and all of that stuff, man. It's just got to be based off of the fact that God loves me and I know it. His grace is sufficient. I'm forgiven for my past, present, and future sins. And sins we're not talking like how sin, like how they want to talk about, how like the church like blasts sin, and the first sin you think about is fornication or something like that. Now, we're not talking about that. To sin means to miss the mark. That could be anything. You could be missing the mark by being tardy at work. Like, it's not about, oh, I got drunk, so I sinned, and or I'm this, I'm that, and all this kind of stuff. It's anything outside of God's best is sin. It doesn't mean you're going to hell for it. It doesn't mean that. It just means to miss the mark. You dust yourself off. You get back in the game and you do what you got to do. That's all it means, man. When we're referring to sin, we're referring to I missed it in this area. That's all it is. It's no condemnation. It's not an opportunity to condemn yourself. And that's what the old man tries to do. That's what his old man is doing. That's what he's on right now. Man, every time I want to do right, I just can't do right. Is this sinful nature living in me? All this kind of stuff. Nah. We're better than that. We're better than that. I love y'all. Till next time, peace. Do it big this week, man. Do it big. We'll chat soon. Peace.